hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Saturday, the 1st of June. Holy moly. In 20 days will be the longest day of the year, and all this is going to start rolling back the other way. Man, did that happen way too fast. But it just hasn't been summer yet, so the dates don't match what it should feel like, I think, Should already be summer, but it's not. And that's the way it can be. A lot of times we've had summers that didn't even start till July. But usually that's an Indian summer, so you kind of catch it back on the end, but sometimes you don't. But anyway, I just been, Kelly and I have been bums today. Went and got groceries at the store and just fiddle farting around. But it's supposed to rain later this afternoon. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the old lawnmower. It doesn't look bad. I could probably wait till next week. But yeah, it's going to pour down rain, and that's just it's going to be food for the grass. So they're just going out here and get it done. Plus I hear lawnmowers going crazy out here. Everybody's probably doing the same thing because it was raining off and on this morning. I think everybody's doing the same as me. Waited till it dried out, and we're out here. You can hear them out there everywhere. But anyway, that's how we're going to start off. We'll get that done, and maybe I'll get there and piddle with the bags and get them securely mounted, make sure I've got everything where I want them, and we'll come up with something, or we'll do something different. I don't know. Too early to tell. Gotta get the lawn done first, though. Well, I got the yard done, but it sprinkled on us a couple of times, and it's getting darker, like it's about to pour down rain on us again. So I'm gonna go in here and fiddle with the bags and stuff on the Road King, see if I like how they're securely mounted and whatever and whatnot. But yeah, got the lawn done. Feel good about that. And Kelly about wiped herself out. She took her Ryobi thing, swapped it from weed eater to the I guess the weed, or the head, I don't know what you call the thing, brush cutter. And I just went to town out there cutting stuff along the road. And yeah, she's a busy gal. I think she's more beat than I am. But anyway, let's go out there and piddle with this thing. One of the things I'm thinking about doing, I booted up my old iPhone 14 Pro Max. This is the 15. I was thinking about using this on the trip, for my navigation instead of my mini. But the bulge on the 14, which is nowhere near as high as the 15, I'm worried about that thing sitting on that charge plate in here, and will it charge through this? Plus I'll have to adjust my MagSafe because it's sitting lower for the mini, so I'll have to adjust that thing up. You just loosen these screws in the back and you just kind of jiggle the wire. Oh, that's gonna. My wires are kind of tight there too. I might have to. It might take more work than I know, but I need to see if that thing will charge with the camera bulge, plus this plus the leather case, plus the plastic of this. I mean, the 12, no problem, but I know it will if I just lay it across. Because I had it off and I just set my 15 on there and it charged, but with that thing bulging out, I just don't know. We'll have to test that. But I'm gonna mount these things and see how I like them. Although I got everything in a weird area that I'm not gonna be able to push the bike very far forward. I got the flirty in here a little tight than I normally do. But that day, last time we rode, I was moving things around. I was doing other things. So anyway, these are just literally sitting here. And I'll explain a little bit on how this rear hook, where it goes over the backrest pad. There's rods, adjustable rods that you can move around. Now this outer plate is for smaller stuff, and what I've seen is you literally don't use the rods, the hook on the bottom, and then of course this just secures it so it can't slide back out. What people are doing is just using the plate. I don't think you even need any of the tension rods. What the tension rods do, it makes it, and you can even put them in there sideways. Like if you have, a sissy bar that goes to a point, you can adjust it so that it lines up with that sissy bar and it keeps it nice and tight. So we'll fiddle with this a little bit. That D-rings are everywhere on this thing. It's pretty cool. Oh, another nice thing. If you guys happen to be watching, thanks again. I thanked you in the comment, but Saddlemen commented, liked, and even subscribed to the channel. Said thanks for purchasing and reviewing the bags. He goes, see you in Sturgis. Unfortunately, I'm not going to the rally. I'm going before the rally, like well before the rally. I'm just not into going into that big crowd. So we're just going to go down there just for the sights and stuff. Because if you went for Sturgis, that's kind of all consuming. That's not what we're going there for. But fun as that may be, but I think Dave's kind of like me, not really interested in all the crowds and all the craziness, and it's just a madhouse down there. Plus, you pretty much need to make reservations a couple years in advance. But anyway, let's fiddle with this a little bit. So I think I'm probably going to use the mount that goes underneath the seat. We'll see, because I just don't like all the options I have to grab. I mean, I got things I can grab a hold of, but it'd just be easier to just have it on the seat. But I have, so yeah, I could not use any of the tension rods. If I added any tension to this thing at all, it wouldn't fit over the backrest. So I don't lose anything. I just put the tension rods with that one inner piece, for sissy bars and stuff that allows you to get it tight. It's just an adjustment pad. It comes off the outside when you take it out. Anyway, I put that in the inside so it's, there. Don't lose it. It's with the bike in case I make some other decision. So both of these there's no straps holding it to the bike. It's just holding on to the sissy bar. But the strength of that is crazy. See, there's no straps holding down the back. I did have to, the strap that comes around the back was on the top, and I put it on the bottom, and it just sneaks underneath the back pad or the backrest pad. And at the same time, this stops right at that strap. So it works out perfect. It's almost like they meant to use this on motorcycles, huh? That's pretty cool. But I was using a rain cover inside there that may be a little, well, I can bulge it out. I just think it'd be a little tricky to get the rain cover because it's in that pocket. So we'll see how all that works. Maybe I got it too tight back there, but who knows. Rain cover for the top one. And like I say, I need to hook the strap to that, so should something happen and it fly off, it's just going to wave in the wind. You'll see something in your mirrors and go, holy moly, it's pull over. I like that both bags have, these, for like quick access stuff, and then you can tension them down. It's really nice stuff. But they're talking about the straps. They suggest using the upper D-rings to give it more stability. And I don't know. We'll see. But I want to see, want to make sure my seat's not so tight on there that putting that underneath it makes the seat, lay too tight against the fender. I don't recall how tight or what Mustang has underneath there, if there's room to do that. But it'd be nice to just have the D-rings hanging out, in the corners here, and just come up to the straps, strap her down. Then with the straps on, you still have access to everything, all your pouches and whatever. That's pretty cool. So I took the windshield off. I was going to make the adjustment, you know, because you loosen this and you can move the MagSafe up and down inside there. Well, the camera bulge does hit this plate, and I could carve on it and make it work, but then it would look really tacky. I'd have to carve a little piece out of this top piece, and it would lay flatter. But the phone is so big on there. I'm like, you know, I mean, I could put the phone on there sideways, and I'm just gonna stick with my little 12 mini. I've used that, you know. I use it like when we take the CRV. There's no, you know, Apple CarPlay in there, so I just use my phone, and I have a little phone holder sitting in a cup. And I always wear my prescription glasses when I didn't at first when I was riding, because they weirded me out, but I got used to them. But yeah, I can see the phone perfectly clear. I mean, those glasses, I mean, it's like I have perfect 20/20 vision with that. It's a little, it's just a smudge on there. But anyway, let me pull this back off. Super easy. So if it was fully done, I have to undo the clips, which I'll probably undo them from the D-rings. And so where it goes around your seat. Again, it's almost like they meant for people to put these on motorcycles. You have this little protective pad with like a faux leather type of thing on this side. And so that's where it's going to hit the D-rings, so that these D-rings don't damage your seat. Very smart, guys. Very, very smart. Well, guys and gals. I'll probably stow that in my box there or whatever. And I may end up just taking those, because I did notice that with the rods in there, you can see them inserted. They're riding towards the edge of the backrest, and you can see it wants to fall off and ride to the side. So I may just take those off, because, you know, that pad, I can stick all that stuff together. I won't lose it. I just thought it'd be nice to have the. I'm not gonna change bikes, but you never know, if something happened and you had to rent a bike to get home or something. It might have a different setup. I don't know. We'll see. There would probably be a good place to just stow it inside the bag. I won't be taking the back pad, but the way this feels with me on it, it feels great. It doesn't feel like it's pushing me too far forward. In fact, I mean, I gotta lean back to touch it, and it's just sitting right in the right spot where those molly loops are sitting right there. That just lands right in my lumbar. That actually feels really good. And so anyway, let's see. Let's get these things off. Super easy to get them off. So, like I say, if it was detached, I just release the clips from the D-rings, and whoop, it slides off. There is an attachment down there and a buckle where I can attach to the bottom of this, and I may just put it on there, but it's in such a way that it has no tension. It's just kind of dangling there. But it would be a nice safety thing should, the thing come off. God forbid you go down and it comes off, but that's probably going to be least of my worries if I go down this big old galoot. So, anyway, well, I do have an issue. So, two things. The seat is 13 inches wide, and it's got this big pad that lays on the fender itself back there for the passenger. Oh, the dust on its seat. I think that dust got from sitting in here in storage, not on the bike. The bike's absolutely spotless. But that's going to force a lot of pressure on those rivets by the time you get the thickness of that pad. So, yeah. And the other thing is this needs to go a little bit wider to match the rings, to get around the seat a little bit better. I have nothing left. I just have a little bit of Velcro to hold that. That thing's going to end up, I mean, it's got the the safety harness on here to hold it together. That's going to ultimately come undone with such little Velcro holding it. But there's not too much loss there, because I have the straps around here for the seat strap, which I don't use on the Mustang, and I got a good clean spot back here. But I probably want to get some weather stripping, and it'd be kind of tricky putting it in there, because I don't want them straps riding against something sharp. And I'm definitely not going to go in there and file on a chrome to make them less sharp. I just think over time, just that constant wearing in the wind. Was I even pointing at that? But you can see where the seat straps go. Hope I was pointing at that. And then there's a nice clean spot right back here going around the backrest bracket there that would hold it nice and tight. But I just, like I say, I worry about them leaning on those sharp edges for a while. They'll start to chafe after a while, especially if we get in some crazy dusty areas or something. Jeez, look how clean that stupid thing is. It'd be a shame to get this thing out in the rain. Its first ride home was in the rain, but I don't want to do that again. So anyway, I'm just gonna fiddle around with this thing, and it's getting late enough that I need to get out there and do a goodbye before the next rain thing comes. I haven't heard it raining yet, so we're good there. Get out there and do a goodbye with Mama, and I'm probably gonna be out here for a while just fiddling, so no sense in dragging you guys along for the boredom. But I'll mess around with it for a little bit here, and then I'll just bounce back and show you something. Or if we go right to the goodbye, I spent too much time on this thing. So, all right, real quick. That is solid as a rock. So I got the short ones here. I got the pull down strap in the back, which they're suggesting so it doesn't bounce. And I think they want this at the top, but I got it at the bottom. I could get a little tighter, but she ain't going nowhere. That's just sitting there. I didn't strap it back down. And I'll mess with the straps in the back and see how those are held down on that tomorrow. But way cool. I'm liking it. That's gonna work. That's gonna work real good. Alrighty. Let's get out there and say goodbye with the little woman. Well, hello there, YouTube. Man, well, it turned out to be a kind of chillax day. Then we
turned into work.
Yeah, got the work done. Lawn. Kelly did some more of her grinding with her swallow. That was close.
That was close.
One of these days, one's going to hit us and go floundering in front of the camera.
I know.
They come right at us and then dive right above us. You probably hear it when they go by. But anyway, so got some physical stuff done, got some exercise and lawn done, and piddled with all our stuff.
Yeah, it's a good day.
Yeah, but I think on that, not much else to say.
Yeah.
Messing around with bags and stuff like that, and that was my day. Chill, very chill Saturday, other than doing the lawn stuff. But
yeah,
rained on me a couple of times out there, but that's all right.
Felt good.
Yeah.
Because I was hot.
Yeah, it did feel kind of good. But I think on that, we're going to roll out.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Sunday or Monday.
Heck yeah. All right.
We see you in the morning.
We'll see you then. Thanks for watching now. Bye-bye.